Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field. We're underway. Commonwealth Conference Boys Soccer. Lynn Tech trying to go over 500. They're 2-2-1. Greater Lowell trying to get to 500. They're 1-1-2. Junior Ramirez in net. For Lynn Tech, Carlos Nicolo for Greater Lowell. Tech took it away, but they knock it out of play, and Greater Lowell will get a corner kick. It's going to be almost impossible to read the numbers. I keep saying this every game, but especially for Greater Lowell because the sun is so bright you can't even look to your left. You get blinded by the sun. Tech on the move. And it gets knocked away and out of play. Tech will get the throw in right in front of the Greater Lowell bench. They throw it down deep. Trying to throw it out in front. Bounces back away. Tech will control. Trying to get loose. And Greater Lowell knocks it out. Tech will get the throw in down deep. And now they're saying Tech knocked it out. Looked like Greater Lowell knocked it out. And it bounced up against somebody in the hand. So Greater Lowell gets a free kick. Headed away. And headed back the other way. One more head. Two more heads. Tech finally gets control. Trying to knock it deep. Pops straight up in the air. Bodies go down as Greater Lowell gets control. They knock it ahead. And they'll get there and save it. And then they knocked it out. Nick Mata off his foot, knocking it out. Tech keeps it in. And they bang it off Lynn Tech and out. The amazing turn of events. Blue skies, puffy white clouds, and earlier in the day we got two messages. Stay away from flooding areas. The rain was coming down in buckets. We got a warning for flooding in the city, and then we got another warning, possibly a tornado at 2:15. You look at it now, the sun is shining brightly. It's warm again. The rain is gone, but certainly it was here earlier in the day. And it was enough that English boys were playing Saugus boys at 3:45, and when they got the message earlier in the day that there might be a tornado at 2:15, they canceled the 3:45 game. And as it turned out, the game at 3:45, the weather would have been just like this. It would have been perfect. So it must be New England. Tech takes it away. Trying to knock it deep. The Griffins will get there first. This is the Griffins against the Tigers. Taken away by Greater Lowell. Tech collects, gets it to the middle, and they knock it clear across field. Lopez knocking it over. Down the far side. Tech knocking it to the net. They knock it wide left of the net. And Niccolo will kick it away. We mentioned Tech 2-2-1. One of their wins was a huge upset win over St. Mary's in the city tournament. They lost in the final of the city tournament. To Lynn Classical. Off Greater Lowell, out of play. We're blessed to have this Manning Field with the turf. This was the old Manning Bowl. They wouldn't be playing here. They'd be swimming here. Throw in from down deep. Headed in the middle, headed again. Knocked loose. Tech in control. Trying to dump it to the far side. Greater Lowell got a piece of it and knocked it out. Tech will get the throw in. A couple of instances they had a chance to get maybe a foot on it, maybe get a shot. And it was bouncing around. They couldn't get control. And was finally get knocked out. Hop straight up in the air. It takes a backward hop. Greater Lowell kicks it away. Tech takes it away. Nice little job there. Lowell takes it back. Tech steals it away. And we got a takedown by Greater Lowell. Two little shifts. I can't make out his number that far away, but they drill it high, wide, over the net. Good solid shot, but very high and up over the net and out of play. Tech couldn't save it. Macario tried to. Throw in. Picked off by Tech. Headed back the other way. Popped up in the middle. Tech trying to get control. Greater Lowell, gets it. They knock it deep. Trying to walk around the defense and take the shot. They throw it out in front. They tipped it over the net. Nice pass out in front. They had a wide open player. Nick Mata. Wide open out in front, and he got under it and tipped it over the net and out of play. Tipped away. Tech looking for it. Greater Lowell tipped it away. Tech knocked it out. Tech knocks it away. Back to the middle. We played 10 minutes, no score. Tech tracking it down deep in the far corner. Trying to get around. Trying to slide and keep it in. It couldn't. It went out of play. So Niccolo will get to kick it away again. Lowell came up with that loose ball. It was taken away by Tech. They faked the shot, take it around, drop it back. Pass picked off by Greater Lowell. Tipped away nicely by Macario. Trying to knock it deep, knocked away. Nice defense. Blocked by Tech and knocked out. Taken away, back checking by Tech, took it away. Bodies go down, no whistle. Letting them play a little bit. Tech picks it off and got blocked and knocked out. I think it was Jed Dosh Reese. Jed Dosh Reese knocked it out for Greater Lowell. Greater Lowell coming right back, knocking it deep. Trying to even the numbers up. It was 1-on-4. Tech hustles back and breaks it up. Greater Lowell looking for a shot. It got blocked. It got tipped. And it goes out of play. They're calling it off Tech, I think, and that's going to give Greater Lowell a corner kick. Coming from the near side. Tech headed it away again. Now they knock it away deep. Knocked back into Greater Lowell territory. It takes a big hop, and they're going to boot it all the way back to Niccolo and let him kick it away. Still no score in this Commonwealth Conference battle. Greater Lowell has had a little bit of advantage keeping it in the Tech end, but neither goalie has had to make a save. Greater Lowell couldn't keep it in. Went out on the far side. Pop to the middle. Tech will get it there. Now it bounces away. Bouncing away from everybody. Couple of big hops. Tech finally gets it at the near side. I can't tell you who it is because the roster I have doesn't have a number 2 on it. Almost a break. Great Lowell took it away. 15 minutes and counting into this scoreless first half. Cross field down the far side. Tech knocks it into the Tech bench area. The Griffins of Greater Lowell will get the throw in. Popped up from one side to the other. Tech will clear it away. I knock it deep looking for a break. Defense of Greater Lowell doing their job, knocking it away. And Greater Lowell is right back at Tech end. Has been down here quite a bit. Anticipating that pass, stepping in and knocking it away. Was the Tech defense. Tech trying to nonchalantly play that ball, and he tipped it too far ahead of him. Gonzalez had it. Now a long pass, trying to beat the defense. The shot, big save. Great save by Ramirez. They beat the defense, went down and took a rocket of a shot. And Ramirez had to dive and make the sliding save. I think that was Nick Motter again. Out in front, Tech clears it away. And they clear it even further. Tech with a break. They tip it by, and they get knocked down trying to go after it. That's not a bad penalty. All they're going to do is get a free kick. He was going to go right by everybody, in alone, and they got a piece of him and knocked him down. They're going to get a free kick from inside the 20. Greater Lowell will take that rather than a one-on-one with the goaltender. Those are the kind of penalties you wish they would say, here's a yellow card, son, for doing that deliberately and stopping a breakaway and go to the bench and sit down. Or go to the penalty box for a couple of minutes. And they do. They give me a yellow card. Good job by the ref. And again, Greater Lowell will take that rather than have a breakaway on their goaltender in a scoreless game. Coming from the 19-yard line, straight on. Greater Lowell sets up that picket fence at the 10. We've reached the halfway mark of this first half. No score. Tech with an opportunity. Junior Ramirez just made a tremendous save to keep Greater Lowell off. Now they blast it right into the picket fence. They didn't get it up. They hit a line shot as hard as they could hit it. And it went right into that maze of 3 players that I call setting up the picket fence. So the yellow card means nothing. Tech, a little too much one-on-one maybe, trying to get around, couldn't. Greater Lowell picks off the pass. They dump it deep, and Tech is going to let it go past the end line, and Tech will get to kick it away. Greater Lowell knocks it back the other way. Headed away by Tech. A lot of one-on-one there. They try to throw it out in front. Skips by everybody. Tech looking for it. Wins the battle and knocks it away. Gets tipped away. Tech with it. Pushed it too far and it went out of play. I just want to make sure if there was somebody working with me, they weren't sitting in the stands and it should be up here. Okay, that's fine. Just back and forth, back and forth. Tipped, broken up, and Tech got a hand on it, knocking it away. Macario reached up, and Macario looked like he got caught, looked like he caught with hands in a cookie jar. He looked over the ref and went, what? But they called it on Greater Lowell. Because it sure looked like Macario reached up and slapped it with one hand. Broken up by Tech. And then they take Tech down. I don't know if Tech got new uniforms, but they got a lot of different numbers out there. I'm going to have to check. They get it up. They knock it in the open net. I'm not sure what that was all about. Niccolo was sitting as deep in the net as you could get. I thought they signaled that the takedown. They were giving Tech a free kick. I am getting old. The reason that Lynn Tech has all brand new numbers and uniforms is because it's Greater Lowell in white. And it was the goaltender Carlos Niccolo who made that great save, not Junior Ramirez for Tech. And I spent almost this first half thinking that Tech was wearing their home whites and they're wearing their home blues. So please forgive me for that. That's why I couldn't understand why I was missing all the numbers. They couldn't have changed that much. So hopefully we're back in the swing of things. Tech wearing blue, Greater Lowell wearing white, and it was Tech keeping it in the Greater Lowell end most of the time, and they got it back there again. They tried to knock it ahead, it got blocked. Nice little shift. Pass blocked by Greater Lowell. They knock it towards the net. It goes by the net. Tech will keep it in play. Now that I know they're wearing blue, I apologize for that to everybody at home. Shot didn't miss by much. Spun around, took the shot. It went wide of the near post. The dive by Niccolo couldn't get it. So again, I am truly sorry for that. I got here very late. The officials were late too. I came running upstairs. They just set the cameras up. They dropped the ball, and I automatically assumed that Tech was wearing their home white. Until I finally woke up. And I really am getting old. As soon as I saw number 23 in white, I said, we don't have a 23 in white. And that woke me up. I made many mistakes in past years doing this, all these games, the thousands of games I've done, but I've never made that big a mistake until now. Maybe it's time to hang up the mic, or at least do a better job. Bodies go down. They're going to call Tech, I think, for a push-off. Tech with the bump. Greater Lowell boots it deep. It takes a big hop. And Junior Ramirez will play it on a hop and throw it upfield. Taken away. Tech gets it back. And now Tech is going to get called. They took it away. Paul Choate took the ball away. And when he did, Tech took exception. And they kind of banged him out of the way. And a little late with the whistle, but there was a whistle. And it'll be a free kick for Greater Lowell. But right now, with 11:04 left in the scoreless first half, we got a timeout down the field. Coming out of the timeout, 11:04 left. Now that we know which team is which team, it'll be Paul. Won't be Paul Choate. It'll be Cole Blades taking the free kick. Ball is right at the 20-yard line. Tech doesn't set up a picket fence. They just put one player there. Everybody else is down at the 5-yard line waiting to break to the net. So they drill it to the net. Dead center. Nice kick. Perfect kick by Blades. Nobody could get anywhere near it to get a piece of it except Ramirez to make the save. And he hit him right in the breadbasket, dead center of the net. That's the first good shot that Greater Lowell has had. Tech had one, and the goaltender Niccolo made a tremendous save. Tech knocks it back the other way. They collect, but it bounced off a foot. Tech tips it ahead. Knocked away from Mena Gio Ramirez. And that sun comes out very bright again. Well, hopefully that'll settle down behind those trees in a short time and not blur everybody's vision. Tech trying to center it. Out in front. Tipped. What a tremendous save. Great centering pass out in front. Tech was there, tipped it. Niccolo got a piece of it, tipped it in the air. Looked like it was still going to the net, and he grabbed it again. What a tremendous save. That's an ESPN highlight. I don't know if that was Mateo out in front. Pass deflected. Greater Lowell picks it off. Tipped away. Tech hustling. Winds up with it. Down the near side. Greater Lowell will knock it out. Shot. Never got to the net. Deflected away. And somebody got a hand on it. Greater Lowell will get to kick it away. I think it was Strickland out in front that got a hand on it that blocked it, that shot. Good solid shot going to the net, but never got there. Back checking takes it away from Tech. They get it back, and Greater Lowell takes it away again. He almost gave it away there. He gets it to the near side. In the middle. Knocking it deep. Greater Lowell gets there and knocks it down. Mateo dumps it back. Shot from long range. Took a big hop right into the lap of Carlos Niccolo. And he'll kick it away. They turned the lights on very early here at Manning Field. I'm not sure why. The sun is still shining very brightly. Tech kept it in play. They knock it deep, deflect it away. Greater Lowell trying to knock it to the net. Tech's defense is there to break it up. They knock it deep down the near side. Getting there first is Strickland to knock it out. We'll have substitutions for Tech, and he'll take the throw in. Ashby Murphy with the throw in. Taken away. Tech gets it back. Strickland knocks it away. Murphy keeps it in. Pass a little bit too far. And now Strickland knocks it out again. banging going on. Deflected away. Tech hustling and knocks it out. Still no score in this Commonwealth Conference battle. 5 minutes and counting left in this first half. Tech has had the better of the chances. The only big save by Ramirez was from a long free kick from Cole Blaze that took a big hop into his lap, dead center of the net. Bodies go down. Everybody took a swing and missed. Ramirez at the side of the net will grab it and hold on. And we got a Tech player down, but he's getting up, favoring his left leg. Blocked, and it's going to go out. I think off Tech.
Tech is in white. Tech's in white.
They knock it deep. Tech heads it away. And Greater Lowell knocks it out. Tech right about midfield will get the throw in. From long range. Nickel almost carried that into the net. He kept backing up. He was right on the line when he caught it. If he took a half a step, he would have been in the net. Joe, you're standing in front of the camera. You're in front of the camera. The camera. It looks down. We're in the final 2 minutes. Tech would love to get a goal for halftime. They couldn't keep it in. Pops straight up in the air. With time winding down, it gets deflected back. And gets deflected further back. Tip to the middle. Tech winds up with it. It slipped by everybody. They take it to the middle, looking for a shot. It got blocked out in front. Big time block out in front by the defense. And we get a whistle for the end of the half. No, it's not the end of the half. I thought it was. They're going to throw the ball in. Can't be a lot of time left. Knock deep. Tep will track it down. Tech just saved it. Now it gets knocked out. And that'll do it for the half. So Tech had the better chances. Niccolo had to make a couple of big-time saves, but neither team could score. So at the end of the first 40 minutes, we're right back where we were when we started the first 40 minutes. Lynn Tech, nothing. Greater Lowell, nothing. If we get rid of that sun, it would be great here at Manning Field. The weather has turned picture perfect. After a miserable day, I happened to be indoors out of the picture from 12 to about 2:30. I guess while I was inside it, an avalanche of rain came down. And they were talking about a possible tornado coming at 2:15. That was the reason they canceled the English-August game. It was supposed to be played at 3:45. Tech knocks it out. But it turned out to be just a gorgeous night. Tech had the best chances. They had a shot that Niccolo made a tremendous save on. Junior Ramirez didn't have to do a lot. The one save he had on that was a shot from long range that bounced right into his midsection. So Greater Lowell really hasn't come close to putting any pressure, scoring-wise, on. Greater Lowell knocks it out. Tech will track it down. Made a pass trying to break on the inside. It wound up with a shot. Niccolo had to reach up and get a hand on it. It was going to go wide anyway, but he tipped it away. They try to hit one of their players breaking from the near sideline, cutting right to the middle. And the pass went too far and went right on the foot of Tech. They took a very good shot from a little bit of an angle to the near side, and it just went wide, and now they'll get a free kick from the 15-yard line. And they're going to mark off how far the picket fence can be. They move him back about a foot. They look to get it to the net. Out in front, went off a body, and they're calling it off. Greater Lowell. Tech will get a corner kick from the far side. deflected, and that actually went off the body again of Greater Lowell and deflected right to the goaltender, Niccolo. And he boots it just past midfield and gets deflected all the way back to the Tech end. Tech will track it down. They knock it back to Ramirez, and he kicks it clear across field. They knock it deep. It stays in. Tech takes it away. Trying to get around, trying to center it. They throw it to the net. Niccolo went up and grabbed it. There was a Tech player going airborne to try and tap it with his head. Omar Poljoy made that shot, and Niccolo went high in the air and grabbed it. Knocked away. I don't know if it was Ramirez. This is Junior Ramirez coming out, the goaltender. I don't know if it was Gio Ramirez who was airborne, looking to get a head on it just as Niccolo caught it before it got to him. Zacharias trying to make a play. Dumps it ahead too far, looking for Poljoy. Hustling back and taking away was Poljoy. Pass too far ahead. They knock it deep the other way. Gets tipped by, looking for a break, trying to walk in. Big time save by Junior Ramirez. Enrico Natoli. He wound up all by himself walking in from the near side. Junior Ramirez came out and knocked it by him, and now Tech walking in, and they knocked it by. Poljoy did a great job tipping it by the defense, but he tipped it just slightly wide. And I thought it went off him. I thought he tipped it to the net, but they're calling it off Greater Lowell. So almost on both ends. What a great save by Junior Ramirez. Niccolo had it. I think he wanted to say to Blades, get out of my way and let me catch it. He caught it, dropped it, but got it back quickly, and he'll kick it away. We had two tremendous saves last night in the girls' game. Revere Perez made a tremendous save on a penalty shot, and then Flaherty from Classical took a goal away from Revere when the score was 0-0 on just an unbelievable save coming from the near side to the far side, an open net, knocking it home, and somehow she got back to the far side, got up and got a hand on it and knocked it away. Two tremendous saves, and we just saw Junior Ramirez do the same thing. They try to center it. Ramirez had it and bobbled it. Sitting right on his doorstep was Enrico Natoli, trying to knock the rebound away from him. Ramirez just grabbed it. They'll let it go out of play. Reaching up and get an arm or a hand on it was Zacharias. As that sun has finally gone down behind the trees, we can actually see now. The free kick, they knock it to the net. Ramirez is there, grabs it with a white shirt bearing down on him. That was Natoli again, right there. pops it up deep. Greater Lowell knocks it even further. And now they knock it out. They call them bumping and banging going on the other side. Greater Lowell went down, but they call it against Greater Lowell. Tech will get a free kick again. Right about the 12 or 13 yard line, but it's a very tough angle. Now they're going to march off. They take 10 steps away from the ball to line up that picket fence. They knock it out in front. It gets deflected out in front and cleared away. Jacob Gonzalez cleared it away. Now everybody missed it. It went by everybody, and Tech will track it down. I think everybody thought somebody's going to get that before it goes out and try to tip it home. And it went right by everybody to the far side. Greater Lowell knocks it out. Coming from the far side. Can't get the shot off. It was bouncing. They finally get the shot off, and they pop it straight up in the air behind the net, out of play. Blades will kick it away. Tech saved it. Drop it down the far side. Trying to throw it in front. Blocked and knocked out. Tech will get another corner kick. It's been all Tech the last couple of minutes, but they haven't been able to put the ball in the net. Still 0-0 here. Greater Lowell and Lynn Tech. They missed the header right by everybody. Pojoy blocked. Gets it back. Trying to make a play. Now he centers it. They got a head on it, but couldn't get a lot on it. And it just kind of popped in the air, and Nicola was able to make the save. Bounces by into the Tech end. Tech knocks it into the Greater Lowell bench area. And we'll have substitutions. 10 minutes and counting into the second half. Still no score. Commonwealth Conference Boys Soccer. Lynn Tech, Greater Lowell. Knocked into the Tech area. Greater Lowell a little closer, throwing it in. They throw it deep, and they throw it too deep. It's going to go out. Ramirez will get to kick it away. Doesn't kick it deep. And Tech knocked it out. Tech got in front of that pass. Coming back, getting around, tipping it back down that far corner, trying to throw it out in front. Blocked and knocked away. Pop straight up in the air. Tech comes away with it. Again, down that far side, getting around, and pushed it too far, it went out of play. Tech picks off the pass. Zacharias with it. Knock it deep. They complete the pass. They tip it up. Pojoy looking for it. Gets there and takes it away. Nice hustle. Zacharias was out of bounds. He was beyond the end line when he got the pass from Pojoy. Blades kicked it away. Tech gets around. Nice little shift. Tech trying to take it away. Bodies go down. Tech put his hands up like, I didn't do it. And just as he did, they blew the late whistle and they're going to give the free kick to Greater Lowell. And Blades will kick it away. And it went off a hand. One of the Greater Lowell players pointing, saying, did you see that go off his hand? And then the whistle came. And Greater Lowell's going to get a free kick from the 22-yard line. So an opportunity for a score here. They haven't had many. They kick it through, and it goes in off the goaltender. Ramirez got a look at it. He looked like he had the save, and it deflected into the net off the goaltender. Matt Barboza gets the goal. And that gives Greater Lowell a 1-0 lead. They sent the ball deep. It bounced, and Tech got a hand on it. And that gave him a free kick. And Barboza took advantage. Looked like Ramirez made the save, but it bounced off him. It just got inside the near post, the far post. Pass picked off. Macario gets it back. And he went down. An inadvertent trip, but they knocked him down. Tech will get a free kick. Outside the 45-yard line. And way downfield, away from the play, we got a Lynn Tech player down. So the kick will come from outside the 45. Dead center, but that's a long way to kick it. They don't bother to kick it to Macario to the near side. He tries to kick it in front, headed away. Tech just kept it in. They get it to the middle, broken up, and Blades knocks it very deep. Greater Lowell with a break. Bodies go down as he slipped and fell. And Tech gets advantage and takes it upfield. Greater Lowell knocks it out. Tech with it. Trying to make a little shift. Greater Lowell took it away. They had to knock it back to the middle to save it, and it went out. Now off Tech. One nothing Greater Lowell. They just scored a couple of minutes ago on a free kick. The goaltender looked like he made a save on, and then it deflected off him into the far corner. And that's in a long drought by both teams. Breaks the 0-0 tie. Tip knocked away by Tech. Bounces by. Greater Lowell trying to collect. Knocking it to the near side. Tech takes it away. And they knock it out of play. Knocked out again by Tech. We'll get throwing a little bit deeper. Trying to tip it to the net. They got a piece of it. Knocked it by. Well out of play. Knocked it from one side to the other. Way out of bounds. And Ramirez will kick it away. And again, he doesn't kick it deep. Tech knocks it up. They knock it deep down the far side. Tech trying to get there. They bang it off Tech. And then it goes out off Tech. I think Nick Mata was the defender, I believe. Halfway through the second half, Greater Lowell now with a 1-goal lead. Pop to the near side. And I tip it to the middle. There was nobody there. Knocking it to the net. Wide right. Off the foot of Barboza. He scored the goal. He ripped that one and knocked it wide right and out of play past Ramirez. So with just under 19 minutes left in the game, Greater Lowell leading Lintech 1-0. We have a timeout down the field. 18:53 left in the game. 1-0. Greater Lowell here in Commonwealth Conference boys soccer. Tech trying to go over 500. They don't want to drop under 500. They're 2-2-1. Greater Lowell trying to get to 500. Actually over 500. They're 1-1-2. Greater Lowell has kind of carried the play the last few minutes. Battling going on. Pushing, shoving, banging. They're going to call it against Zacharias. Another free kick coming up. They take it and they drill it right to the net. Boy, they got a cannon shot from Blades. Cole Blades has got 1.5 feet. He drilled that. Ramirez went down and made the save. Coming back, they cut to the middle. In the middle. Trying to get around the defense and couldn't. Barboza took it away. They knock it deep. Tech will let it go out of play. Ramirez will get to kick it away. He almost kicked it out of play. And now they knock it out of play. So the last few minutes has been all Greater Lowell in the Tech end. Another save by Ramirez on that long shot from Blades that was a rocket. And now it goes out of the Griffins. And the Tigers will throw it in down deep in their own end. And they throw it out. Tipped it by the defense, but Tech was there to pick it off. Tech knocking it deep. Pojoy's the only one there. Battling. Bodies go down. Pojoy winds up with it. Takes the shot. And he scores. What a great play. He was all by himself. 1-on-4. He took it away and knocked it into the near corner. It was the far corner from where he was shooting it from. But he knocked it home. He took it away from 4 defenders, walked around, and banged it home. What a great individual effort. Had it, looked like there's no way he can get the shot off. He's surrounded by 4 white shirts. One of the white shirts went down. He spun around, and as he was spinning around, he knocked it home. And Tech ties it up. Trying to walk in, they break it up. They knock it deep. Broken up nicely. I think that was Dennis Hernandez with the defense. Trying to knock it ahead. It got blocked. And he gets knocked out by Gonzalez. Popped up. Zacharias battling for it, gets taken away and knocked deep. Skips by everybody. They knock it back to Ramirez, and he boots it back to midfield and beyond, and we got a whistle. We got a player downfield, way behind the play. The ball was kicked. Everybody looking downfield at the kick, long kick, and there's a Greater Lowell player down inside the 10-yard line with just over 14 minutes left. They have this little face-off just at midfield. When somebody goes down like that, they'll just drop the ball from there and get it back in play. They drop it, tip it around. Tech winds up with it, and it'll bring it back the other way. Trying to get a break, can't. Tech with it. Tip it back to the near side. Tech hustles and keeps it in. Zacharias trying to knock it to the net. Headed away. Headed away again.
That was rude.
Tech is trying to let it go out. Great Lowell was trying to save it. Tech will get the throw in. Popped up in the air. Zacharias knocks it ahead, knocked it too far. Blades knocks it very deep. Tech swings and misses. I thought maybe they're going to call it off Tech because it went off his shoulder, but he was already out. The ball was already out. They kick it very deep. Niccolo will come out of the net and play it on a couple of hops and kick it away. Kicks it high and deep past midfield. Tech takes it away. Tipped it again. Barboza knocks it deep. Tech will let it go out of play. And give it to Ramirez to kick away. They blow the whistle before the kick. They'll have to do it again. I think there was a substitution. Tech trying to knock it deep. Blades got a piece of it and knocked it away. Now Tech knocks it away. Poljoy with the pass. Tech trying to get there and keep it in. They kept it in, but they overran it. Back deep. Tech knocking it to the middle. They tip it up in the air, headed away. Pop straight up in the air. Greater Lowell was the one that wound up on the turf, and they're going to give Tech the free kick. It's going to come from the 15-yard line. Straight on from the 15-yard line. Zacharias has got to get this up in the air. Can't get it too high, it'll go over the crossbar. Can't get it too low, it'll go right into that picket fence that Greater Lowell is setting up. They fake it and they kick it wide. Zacharias just touched it and left it, and they drilled it wide right. I think that was Murphy taking the kick. Zacharias didn't take it. He just tapped it to Murphy. Murphy ripped it. I think we got Tech for a contact, a little hip check or bump. And I'm saying this is from a long distance, but Blades is showing that he's got that leg. He can get it to the net from here. Ramirez had to make a save off him. He drills it again. 4 or 5 white shirts all around Ramirez. That was dead center of the net. What a leg Blades has got. Zacharias throws it to the middle. They tip it ahead. Headed away by Greater Lowell. Nice little shift. And then stepping in was Blades to knock it away. Knocked away, Greater Lowell trying to get there. Ramirez came way out of the net, thinking he might get to it first. Tech knocks it back to the middle. And we got a whistle. I think we're going to call it on Tech. Just wide left. A good hard shot again by Blaze. What a foot he's got. He's had a lot of chances tonight for Greater Lowell from many distances. Six minutes and counting left in this one, 1-1. Greater Lowell got on the board first. On a free kick blast by Matt Barboza. And a great individual effort by Omar Pojoy between four defenders. Somehow took it away and was able to make the play. They knock it deep and out of play. Ramirez will kick it away. We got 5 minutes and counting. Couldn't get control of it to get a shot off. Tipped out in front. There was a player there. He couldn't get the ball. And now it gets knocked out. Tech was there, and the ball wasn't on the turf. It was bouncing around, and he couldn't get a shot off. Yeah, those guys will be over there in the end zone. Now the teams want to try and break the tie. They want to get it in the other end. Greater Lowell knocking it deep. They'll collect down the near side. Getting around, looking for the shot. They knock it up. It got blocked and got straight up in the air. Pop to the middle. Knocked loose. From long range, Barboza, who's got the only goal, drilled it to the net. It went high over the net and out of play. And we got a Tech player down at the 20-yard line. Just under 3 minutes left. And they kick the ball out of play and give it to Greater Lowell down deep. They've been kicking that little short kick over to the right, and it went right through the wickets. Greater Lowell will get the throw in from down deep. Tech breaks it up and knocks it deep. Greater Lowell wants to keep it right where they have it now in the Lynn Tech end. Broken up, and they're going to call Tech, and Blaze is going to have another chance. From the 24-yard line. Now they mark it back at the 25. Piece of cake from here to get it to the net. Drills it. Ramirez made the save, left the rebound, and Greater Lowell couldn't get to it. Again, Blades put it right on the money, gave them a scoring opportunity. And they couldn't. They were a step and a half away from maybe getting a shot at that rebound.
I don't think he's told anybody though about really. No, teachers in the building about.
Natoli was the guy looking for the rebound. We're in the final 2 minutes and counting. And Greater Lowell has it where they want it in the Tech end. Tech knocked it out. Popped up. Tech heading it away. From long range, it's going to go out of play, and Ramirez will get a chance to kick it away. They blow the whistle, and that's it. So Barboza on a free kick from about the 20-yard line, banged it by, actually off Ramirez into the far corner, and Greater Lowell grabbed a 1-0 lead. And a great individual effort by Omar Poljoy. He went up all by himself against 4 defenders. He made one little move to get around, and he used them as a screen and just blasted it by the goaltender into the far corner. The near corner on your screen, the far corner from where he was shooting it from, and that tied it at 1, and that's how we ended. So we started dead even, we end dead even in this Commonwealth Conference battle. Greater Lowell is going to go to 1-1-3. Lynn Tech is going to be dead even at 2-2-1 as we have a final score of 1-1. Lynn Tech and Greater Lowell. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.